If you fell in love with Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, we certainly can't blame you. This character, created by Cassandra Peterson, remains popular to this day, and though she's now in her 70s, she's still largely remembered for this character. But how did she create Elvira, and how did she get started? And what about her personal life? Factsverse presents You Won't Believe Who Cassandra Peterson Married. See her today at 71. Cassandra Peterson's life. Cassandra Peterson was born September 17, 1951, and was born and raised in Manhattan, Kansas. While she didn't come from parents in showbiz, she fell in love with acting, singing, and dancing early on. As a teen, she started working as a go-go dancer in a gay bar, and upon graduating high school, she made the move to Las Vegas. She started her career as a showgirl and even toured with singer and actor Frank Sinatra as a dancer. But it was her striking beauty and unique sense of humor that caught the attention of television producers. In the late 70s, she created the character of Elvira, a gothic, vampish, and humorous persona inspired by the classic horror hostesses she grew up watching. With her black beehive hair, revealing black gown, sexy physique, and quick wit, Elvira became an instant sensation. In 1981, Elvira's movie Macabre, a weekly horror movie showcase hosted by Peterson as Elvira, premiered on an LA television station. The show gained a dedicated following and soon spread to other markets across the country. Her portrayal of Elvira was a perfect blend of campy humor, flirtatious charm, and a clever commentary on B-movies. She became an icon in the horror genre, hosting countless horror movie marathons and even starring in her own feature film, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, in 1988. The movie showcased her comedic talents and cemented Elvira as a pop culture icon. Beyond her television and film work, Cassandra Peterson's career expanded into various other areas. She released a series of Elvira-themed comic books, appeared in music videos, and became a spokesperson for various products. Elvira also became a popular Halloween costume choice, with Cassandra Peterson often making public appearances in character, delighting fans with her sharp wit and larger-than-life personality. Even today, Cassandra has continued to embrace her role as Elvira, making appearances at conventions, hosting events, and maintaining a strong presence on social media. She's also shared her life story in her memoir, Yours Cruelly, Elvira, Memoirs of the Mistress of the Dark, released in 2020. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Elvira exudes a seductive and gothic charm. Her makeup, including heavy black eyeliner and blood-red lipstick, adds to her alluring and mysterious persona. Her appearance perfectly captures the essence of the classic horror hostess, paying homage to the likes of Vampira and Mila Nurmi. Beyond her TV and film appearances, she's also become synonymous with Halloween. Her character's trademark look and sense of humor have made her a perennial favorite for costumes, and she's made numerous appearances at Halloween-themed events and parties. One of the fascinating aspects of her character is her ability to blur the lines between horror and comedy. She combines the macabre and the humorous, creating a delightful juxtaposition that has resonated with fans worldwide. Her irreverent and self-aware humor allows her to poke fun at the horror genre itself, while still paying homage to its traditions and tropes. Here are some fun facts about Elvira. Her real name is never revealed, adding to the mystique surrounding her character. Cassandra Peterson originally auditioned for the role of a horror hostess in LA, but it was her unique take on the character that caught the attention of the producers and led to the creation of Elvira. Elvira's signature catchphrase, "Unpleasant Dreams," became an instant hit with fans and has become synonymous with the character. Elvira's pet poodle, named Gonk, often appeared on the show and in the films, adding a touch of humor and charm to the character's persona. Elvira has released her own music, including the popular song Elvira's Haunted Hits, featuring Halloween-themed parodies of popular songs. She's made guest appearances in various TV shows, music videos, and even comic books. Elvira has a dedicated fan base known as Elvira's Army, who continue to support and celebrate her character through conventions, fan events, and social media. She's done some occasional work outside the Elvira sphere too. Her other roles include work in films like The Sting 2, the TV series Alice, Fantasy Island, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Echo Park, Alan Quatermain and the Lost City of Gold, Ted and Venus, and even more. Her most recent role was as Barbara Carr in the 2022 film version of The Munsters. Let's have a look at some of these roles. In the film The Sting 2 in 1983, Peterson portrayed a character named Belinda. Although the film didn't quite reach the same level of success as its predecessor, Peterson's presence certainly brought a spark to the screen. In the comedy movie Ted and Venus, Peterson had a smaller role but made a lasting impression as Charlotte, a sexy and seductive character. Her portrayal demonstrated her comedic timing and ability to captivate audiences, even in limited screen time. In the dark comedy All About Evil, she took on the role of Cassandra, a mysterious and glamorous theater owner. It allowed her to tap into her love for horror and campy elements. First Period provided Peterson with a comedic role as a nun named Mother Superior, delivering humorous and outrageous lines that perfectly aligned with her signature humor. One of her most notable film appearances was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985. She played the flirtatious and enigmatic biker woman, serving as a memorable foil to Paul Rubens' Pee-wee Herman. In Echo Park, she showcased her acting range, playing the role of May, a struggling actress navigating the complexities of love and career in Los Angeles. Her performance was praised for its emotional depth and vulnerability. You won't believe who she married. Cassandra Peterson has had an intriguing and varied love life throughout her career. While she's been relatively private about her romantic relationships, there are some known details about her personal life. She was married to a fellow actor and musician named Mark Pearson, also known as Mark Patton. The couple tied the knot in 1981, but unfortunately divorced in 2003. Together, they have a daughter named Sadie, born in 1994. After her divorce from Pearson, Peterson has been more discreet about her love life. However, she's revealed she's been in a committed and long-term relationship with a woman named Teresa T. Weirson. Peterson and Weirson have been together for over 20 years, showcasing their deep connection and enduring bond. No doubt being in a lesbian relationship was controversial at one point, and still is to some extent today. Perhaps she kept it a secret to avoid creating unnecessary controversy. But today, she's more open about her relationship without giving out too many details. She has described Weirson as her best friend and a constant source of support. In interviews, she's expressed her admiration for Weirson and highlighted their strong connection. Peterson has referred to her as an amazing person and has expressed gratitude for her unwavering support throughout the relationship. Cassandra Peterson's love life remains a private aspect of her personal journey, and her dedication to her craft and the enduring popularity of her beloved character Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, continue to be the focal points of her career and her legacy. She's 71 today and as beautiful as ever. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you grow up watching Cassandra Peterson as Elvira? What do you think about the character and her incredible legacy? Let us know in the comments section below.